We're just hours away from the Europa League Final, which you can watch on CBS Sports Network and Paramount Plus. It is a tale of some fantastic seasons, at least to get to this point in European Cup competition. Frankfurt actually finished 11th in the Bundesliga, but just one of two teams to beat Bayern Munich at the Allianz this season, crushing Europa League fixtures to get here. Rangers have a busy week. They have this final in Sevilla, and then they have a Scottish FA Cup final this weekend against Hearts at Hampden Park. All right, to get us ready for that and a couple other topical things in the world of football, got the host of the Que Golazo podcast, Luis Miguel Echegaray. So, Luis, how excited are you about a matchup that maybe a lot of casual soccer fans aren't aware of between Eintracht Frankfurt and Rangers?
Yeah, good way to describe it, Tommy Tran. I'm very excited by this final. I'm very excited by the Europa League Final. Obviously, historically, we've known it as the UEFA Cup as well. But from that beautiful introduction, you can see just how much historical connotation and importance this trophy, this cup has. And to your point, the casual fan may not be as familiar with Rangers, even less so probably with Eintracht Frankfurt. But these are two very proud teams with fantastic fan bases. And that's where I'm emphasizing a lot there, Tommy Tran. Fantastic fan bases. One of them, of course, Rangers, who, 10 years ago went into financial administration. The fact that this season alone, coming second in the Scottish Premiership to Celtic, but they had to endure a new journey with Giovanni Van Bronckhorst after taking over from Steven Gerrard, who went on as manager of Aston Villa. And then on the other side, Eintracht Frankfurt, who you said in your intro, they haven't done that well in the Bundesliga, but they have a tremendous history, very proud. They have fantastic players, and they're looking to win their first European title for the first time in 40 years. Rangers, by the way, the only trophy in Europe, the Cup Winners' Cup in 1972. So culturally speaking, this is a fantastic final. From a tactical perspective, I'm even more excited there, Tommy Tran, because these are two teams who actually have very similar assets and similar weaponries, right? They're both counter-attacking at their finest. They like to be aggressive. Whenever the opponent loses the ball, that's where Rangers and Eintracht Frankfurt like to pounce. Rangers, of course, have that ridiculous 12-man support from the Ibrox Stadium, but don't be dismayed by the fact that you will see a lot of energy from Eintracht Frankfurt fans themselves. In terms of the game itself and tactically speaking, all right, there's many places that we can go. Of course, Kemar Roof should return to the lineup for Rangers. On the other side, Ichi Kamara, Rafa Santos Borré, the Colombian striker, should lead up top. But I'm looking at two specific people because both these teams like to go wide a lot, Tommy Tran. They like to go wide and penetrate. And you have the captain, Rangers, James Tavernier, the leading scorer in the Europa League, by the way. He could become the first defender ever to win the Golden Boot in European Cup competition. He is like your classic Roberto Carlos kind of fullback. Loves to go forward, and he scores a lot of goals, of course, from penalties as well. On the other side as well, then now you've got a bunch of talent, just like Filip Kosic as well, the Serbian, who's also on the other side, who loves to go forward, and he leads the tournament in assists. I'm very excited about this final. It should be a cracking one, and Sevilla should be getting ready.
You and Luis Garcia, Lucho, agree with terms of how they play. So how do you think it plays out? Who comes away ultimately at the end with the victory in the Cup?
This is really difficult for me, Tommy Tran, because I do, as a neutral, I'm such a fan of both these two sides. The fact that Frankfurt beat Barcelona on the way here, Real Betis as well, and they've gone undefeated all the way to the final. Rangers, come on, nobody expected them to beat Borussia Dortmund, and they did it. Nobody expected them to beat Leipzig, and they did it. And now they're in the final facing a third Bundesliga opponent. I'm going to go with a very tight 1-0 during the entire thing, 90 minutes and extra time, because I think they're very similar. And then it's going to go to penalties, Tommy Tran. I'm Peruvian. I'm a romantic. I like to keep on going. And I'm going to go with the Rangers wins.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis. No yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.